An estimated 2,500 union supporters marched at an Ohio AFL-CIO rally against right to work on August 21st in Columbus, Ohio. Demonstrating outside of an Americans for Prosperity event, the crowd was filled with union t-shirts and union signs, but not all of the protesters were on message.
Destroy the coach before they destroy America! Destroy the coach before they destroy America!
Mighty workers!
You guys go back where you came from. You people go home where you came from. They love the cock. Look at all these people that love cock. We love the cock.
Unions furiously oppose right to work because it lets workers opt out of paying union dues or fees. Following the August 21st march, two supporters of the Ohio AFL-CIO offered further explanation.
That's pretty simple because any right to work state that you go into, wages are lower, your ability to be able to have health care and retirement's lower. Even take North Carolina for an example. One of the highest techs, they've got 60% of the people really doing well, 40% in poverty. You have to look at the ability to make a living, and where right to work takes place, it takes away the worker's voice, the ability to be able to negotiate a contract for higher wages.
Okay.
One of the other things with this right to work is, and what they consider closed shops, is that the mandatory union membership is determined between the bargaining unit and the company. So you do have, in the state of Ohio, you do have bargaining units that people work there that don't belong to the union. So it's an agreement between the worker and the company, and not the National Labor Relations Board. It doesn't restrict it. It just says every state has a right to vote on right to work. So, and the other thing is, I'm a city council person. Municipal income tax is based on workers' wages. Well, when you have a right to work and they drive the wages down, we as a city council person, our city loses revenue because they drive them down. We never get any increase in the wages. So the municipalities are at a disadvantage on the right to work.
Pointing to two of Ohio's neighbors as examples, Vinnie Vernuccio of the Free Market Mackinac Center argued that right-to-work laws actually make unions stronger, and in addition to helping create jobs, can improve wages as well.
Indiana tied for the highest union membership increase in the entire country last year, with 50,000 new union members. So when you want to talk about right to work, you look at Indiana and say, hey, right to work is actually making unions stronger. And last couple of years it's going back and forth, but there are some years where right to work states are actually far outpacing non-right to work states as far as union membership growth. When it comes to wages, let's look at Michigan. Michigan, since the passage of right to work, has seen wages grow by 5.7%. The national average is less than 4%. So Michigan, workers in Michigan are actually making more now, and their wages are growing faster than the non-right to work states. Same thing is true. You look at Oklahoma, which passed right to work in the early 2000s. You look at Indiana, and you're going to probably see the same thing in Wisconsin. So wages are growing, and they're growing faster in right to work states than they are in the non-right to work states. Same thing with jobs. You're seeing lower unemployment and higher job growth in the right to work states. Right to work states are adding 2 times the percentage of jobs.
For the latest on labor reform and Ohio's labor unions, visit ohiowatchdog.org.